Nobody warns you about this part of grief. Not the goodbye, not the funeral, but the moment your loved one becomes paperwork. After my husband died, I thought grief will be the hardest thing I will have to face. I was wrong. What almost broke me was everything that came after. If you have ever lost someone or you are afraid you might one day, this is the part nobody talks about. I wish I didn't have to tell this part of the story, but it matters. Because sometimes love and loss reveal not just what is beautiful in the world, but also what is broken. When my husband passed, I thought the hardest part was over. I thought grief would be the mountain I will have to climb. But what I didn't expect was the silence that came next. In those first hours after he was gone, everything moved too fast and not at all. Papers to sign, questions to answer, decision to make when I could barely breathe. There was no compassion in the process, just protocol. It felt like the moment life ended, the system closed its heart too. I remember sitting there, surrounded by people moving around me, clipboards, checklists, forms. No one asked if I was okay. No one said, take your time. It was all about what needed to be done, not what needed to be felt. And later, when I had to deal with the other systems, the ones that claim to protect and support families, that felt just as cold. Workplace policies, insurance benefits, everything that should have made life a little easier only made it harder. The emails were distant, the phone calls were scripted, the forms endless. Every question I had was met with a rule, not a person. And in those moments, I realized how much we depend on systems that forget we are human. Tim worked hard. He gave his best. He deserves compassion, not bureaucracy. But once he was gone, it felt like he became a file number, a case to close, a task to complete. I wasn't angry at one person. I was heartbroken at a culture that moves on too quickly and that doesn't know how to hold space for grief. Every prayer I had, every paper I had to sign felt like another goodbye. Every policy reminder felt like a door closing, not just on Tim's memory, but on my ability to grieve in peace. And yet, even through all that, I learned something. I learned that grace and truth can coexist together. That you can speak honestly about injustice without losing your tenderness. That you can demand better, not out of bitterness, but out of love. Because love deserves dignity. Grief deserves space. And every family who walks this path deserves compassion from the people and systems meant to help them. If you have ever had to face paperwork while your heart was breaking, I see you. If you have ever felt invisible in your pain, I see you too. You are not weak for feeling overwhelmed. You are human. Tim, I wish the world had treated your life and your death with the tenderness you gave so freely. You taught me to stand up when things are wrong, but to do it gently without losing the softness that made us who we were. That's what I'm doing now. God, please help us build systems that see people, not paperwork. Help me speak with courage, but also with kindness. And let my words reach someone who needs to know they are not alone. Next time, I will talk about what it means to start over, the loneliness, the small steps, and the moment that slowly bring you back to life. The next episode is called Picking Up the Pieces Alone. Until then, be gentle with yourself. And if life ever feels too heavy, just take the next breath and the one after that. It's okay not to be okay. If this touches you, please subscribe and share so that someone else who need this may hear it as well. Take care. Until next time.